again, the Bucks, good for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Hunter. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good. MP. Here's Hawkins. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Okongwu. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. To the middle. MP shot is good. MP's got 23 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
All right, fans, look who it is.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought...
Substitution on the court.
MP against Johnson. Here's MP. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team's third.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And so he hits both. 1:42 left in the first half. Pass to Hunter. Johnson with it. Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. They get the rebound. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 1:19 left in the first half. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Milwaukee pass. Number 28.
Collins, he's checked in for Johnson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by MP.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Connaughton finds MP. Good on the shot. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Collins. That's tipped. Stolen by MP. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Bucks shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. So on the floor for Milwaukee. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
The rise of Chris Middleton has been fantastic to watch. He's proven to be a very skilled two-way threat and a lethal clutch scorer.
Sinks the tray. Murray's got 5 points.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. Collins there. And it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him. And let's not forget, Middleton is a former second-round pick, Clark.
And he's had to work harder because of that, B.A. And that's part of what has led to his greatness. The fact that he's had to work so hard to prove to himself and to others that he belongs.
High arcing shot. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
MP, that one's good.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Well, the Hawks shooting just 35% from the floor. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Pass to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A. Sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. In transition, here they come. MP shot is good. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Capella. Oh, MP with a block. And stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Giannis with the dunk.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Bucks, number 28, shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Holiday against Young. They need this. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Collins outside. Here's Young. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
From deep, MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Young against Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first.
It's on Drew Holiday.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for John Collins. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Griffin. And MP with a basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. MP's got 47 points. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. But Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player. He always backs it up with his play.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Ryan, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Alex. Here's MP. Count it. Good. MP's got 49 in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Shoots. And they get it back. Outside Hunter. From outside, off the mark. Well, the Bucks shooting has been incredible. 72%. Murray against MP from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Murray. Bogdanovich against Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. From 18 feet away, they get it back. Okongwu. The layup misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of...
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, MP. Collins defending. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here are the Hawks now. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Goes up from the block. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
MP outside. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Young. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip. Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. Fires from deep. On target from range. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Allen finds Lopez. Now MP. Collins defending. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Collins against MP. Fires the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Capella finds Murray. Over Allen. Murray, no good. MP outside. Nails it from three.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, man, we was all flying around on defense, causing havoc, man. Coach likes to call it controlled chaos. But, you know, the other team was clueless of what was going on. We on the other end dunking and stuff, you know?
Yeah, it looked like you in particular had a read on what the other team was trying to do.
Oh, yeah, you know, man, I trust these instincts, man. Scheme is one thing, but if I see a guy looking too hard, I'm a gamble to get that steal. And you saw it tonight, it works.
It did tonight, at least. Congrats.
Appreciate you.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juice made it. Big chain around my neck, so these on rich. And I don't need big stack in this purse, so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole that L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong. I don't want to still ain't with the beat working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's but ain't never finna buy. Sorry. Take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. Ability to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in a picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Like my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. For
This is a tough choice. Pick your favorite play and send them to the top play of Season 5 next week. Share your top plays on social media using hashtag 2KTVWow, and you can be featured right here on 2KTV. Next week, we'll choose a winner for 100,000 VC. For now, into the kitchen to prep for dinner, it's Stellar Soufflé night. See you later.
We're continuing our Jordan Mode interview series, and this week we have the legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He sat down with us to give his insight into Michael Jordan's game, his drive, and his effect on the NBA.
I would describe Michael Jordan as the ultimate in what you would want from a guard. His ability to score and defend were both superlative. But he, at any time, could take over a game and make every shot, every crucial shot. You couldn't guard him. You know, the guards were too small and not as agile. The big guys were too slow. Couldn't keep up with him. You had to really have a lot of good luck going for you to block his shot. He just was invincible with the ball. he was going to make that jump shot time in, time out. Michael got hurt his first year, and he couldn't finish the year. I had some conversations with James Worthy, who played with Michael at the University of North Carolina, and he was telling me, you don't understand his skill set. He's going to dominate at both ends of the floor. So after that first year that he got hurt and couldn't finish, he led the league in scoring every year from that moment until I retired in 1989. On the defensive end, he was consistently in the top 5, usually leading the league in steals. So he had tremendous effect on the game at both ends of the court. Some teams went and double-teamed him all the time. He'd find the open guy. Michael would create for them. So even in other teams' efforts to contain Michael, when they did that, he passed the ball off, and the Bulls did well shooting those wide-open jumpers and attacking the hoop because no one was guarding them. They were too worried about Michael. And that made a big difference in all those games that they won. That's why they were world champions. Michael really was the key to all of that. What he created in the game made those moments possible for the rest of the team. I had a very good idea of what his path was going to be because of that. He is what any young player should aspire to in either aspect of the game, and had great work ethic. He was a prime example of excellence. Did all the necessary preparation to be the best in the league at his position, and a leader that would lead you all the way to the top. 6 world championships, that's proof. That's proof positive. Give the man his credit, tip your hat, keep on going.
You know what? You see the best plays from the community right here on 2KTV. But I'm going to be honest with you. Some of the stuff we see is pretty hilarious.
And we save them for this weekend because it is April Fools. It's time for our annual 2KTV top bloopers plays, and I pulled some of my own this year.
Uh-oh, anything can happen in 2K.
Definitely. Take a look. Okay, everyone ready for some hijinks?
I am ready.
Here we go. Sometimes just catching the pass can be a challenge, as shown by Laz in the Rec.
True enough. Even on defense, sometimes a swipe at the ball doesn't help as much as you think.
Wow, sometimes the funniest plays are just being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ha! And hey, sometimes it might just be better, or at least more funny, when you are lucky rather than good.
Oh my goodness, what? That's crazy, no way.
That was a blast. Well, that's it. Thanks to everyone who submitted those top bloopers.
Actually, we have a few more.
But that was all the top plays, right?
Not quite. Here are some from Team 2KTV themselves.
Oh no, come on, don't do this.
Roll 'em. Awesome. Great plays, Team 2KTV.
Alexis, we were supposed to delete all those plays, okay? That's enough. Next segment time.
Happy April Fool's Day. Okay, Team 2K TV, My NBA Errors League is back, and we left off where Blake beat Danny in the finals with his Miami Heat. So we're moving on to Season 2. Chris, I heard you had a message for us.
You all are very lucky because I found out that Kobe actually got injured last playoffs against Danny when we were up 1-0 on the Kings, and he will be out for the remainder of this upcoming season. So I'm in full tank mode. But if that wasn't emotionally damaging enough, I found out that people were in the Team 2K TV league trading up draft picks when we didn't agree upon a time. So I'll let you guys talk about that.
Collusion. Okay, a lot of hot air that I'm hearing, but I know there were some trades, and I want to hear more about it. So, Brian, do you have more about this conspiring?
There was absolutely no collusion, and I'll tell you why. Because I sent a group chat text to everybody in Team 2K TV, and I said, breaking news. Rumors are reporting that the Golden State Warriors are aggressively pursuing a top draft pick in this year's loaded 2003 NBA draft. So that was me telling the whole league, hey, listen, guys, I'm trying to make a trade, and so should you guys. And sure enough, I moved up from the 16th draft pick all the way up to number 3. So I sent off Kenyon Martin and 2 first-round picks to the Clippers, swindled them, and I got the 3rd pick. But then later on, I found out that Blake made an even bigger trade.
Yeah, well, I came in right on time, not early, as Chris likes to think, but I caught wind that Brian had made a deal. Danny was trying to get number 2 or number 1, and I think I just beat him to the punch. I traded 5 first-round picks and Larry Hughes for that 2nd overall pick, and Nazir Muhammad.
But Alexis, I will say the one great thing, the only time in my entire life I have rooted for the Boston Celtics is they had the number 1 pick to draft arguably the greatest player in NBA history, LeBron James. They can't screw this up, right? Oh, they did. Blake, talk about it.
Hey, I was ready to go with Wade or Carmelo Anthony, but the Celtics did me a service. They drafted Chris Bosh, and the GOAT fell into my lap. LeBron James gets to Miami way before he needs to make any kind of decision.
And with the 3rd pick?
Okay, well, since I started this whole trade saga, I really had to nail my 3rd pick here. I had Dwayne Wade and Carmelo Anthony on the board, but since I already have Tracy McGrady at the 2 guard, I wanted somebody in the front court to really help him out, somebody on the wing who could stretch the floor. So I went with none other than Carmelo Anthony to the Golden State Warriors at number 3, and I was super excited about it.
Oh, not bad. Not a bad pick. And the 4th pick goes to the runner-up.
Yeah, Danny, how'd you get that pick, first of all?
Well, all I could think through this whole debacle is punctuality is very important, all right? When you get a heads up and you know there's something going down, get in there early. So I did. The only gripe I had was that I made 12 trades to get the number 4 pick. Blake slips in 3 minutes before we start the thing and nails the higher pick, but I got lucky because Dwayne Wade fell to 4, and so I went from an NBA Finals contending right there for the championship to adding a wonderful piece with 17 badges as a rookie. I'm thrilled to have Wade on the team, and I'm going to guarantee a championship for the Kings this year.
And rolling all the way down to the bottom of the draft, we have none other than our tardy Rodney. Tell us what you did.
Well, since I couldn't make the same trades as the other general managers, I decided to just make some moves, make some trades, and then base my draft on those trades. So I noticed my team's way over the cap, and I noticed that Antonio McDyess had 1 more year left with him. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to resign this guy, so I decided to move him and bring some more scoring into my team to give KG some help. So I ended up trading Antonio McDyess, Eddie Jones, Avery Johnson, and a first-round pick to the Raptors for Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell. So I thought maybe I could have some more scoring because Blake did eliminate me last season with that tough defense that he had. So with the 21st pick, I drafted David West. So I figured I might have some more depth and more scoring.
Nice. So you got David West, and moving even further down the draft, we have our non-conspirator, Chris Manning. Who did you choose?
Well, I decided to go with Luke Ridnour to give my backcourt some well-needed handling and a little bit of shooting. I also picked up Barbosa in the second round of the draft. But here's the thing. Kobe's out for this entire season, so we are fully focused on taking L's, and we're going to keep those L's rolling in, baby, because we're coming for that #1 pick naturally, not conspiring against our coworkers, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, because Chris, once you found out that Kobe was out for the rest of the season, you simulated all of the games. Therefore, we...
You know, there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee.